In 3.6, objective 1 and 2, domain and range, identifying functions. All right, so a domain is just your x values. So it's just your x values. That's all it's wanting. That's all a domain is. And the way I remember it is D comes before R in the alphabet and X comes before Y in the alphabet, which is what ranges are. So your domain is your x values of the coordinate, and your range is the y values of the coordinate. So practice problem 1 in 3.6 says find the domain and the range of these numbers. So what are the domains of these numbers? Well, my domain are just my x values. So what are my x's? X, y, x, y, x, y, x, and y. So what are all my x values? My x values are 1, 5, 0, and then 5 again. Do I need to write 5 again, or have I already said that 5 is one of my domains? I've already said 5 is a domain, so I don't need to write it twice. Just write it once. Now, what are your ranges? My ranges are 3, which are my y values, 0, -2, and 4. That's how you find your domain and range. You just look at your x's and y's. All right, so domains are your x values and your range are your y values. Objective 2, finding what is a function. So a function is and I'm just looking in my book at the purple boxes. It's where I get all my good important information out of my book. Remember, you can view that on eText. All right, it's a set of ordered pairs, if I can spell, that assign to each x value exactly, this is important, 1 y value. So basically, it's a function if the x's don't repeat. That's just how I remember it. It's a function if x's do not repeat. No repeating x's. If there are ever any x's, it's not a function, or repeating x's, it's not a function. So for example, up here we had 2 5s. So because we had 2 5s, we had a repeating x value, and they had different y's. Therefore, this was not a function because, again, we had a repeating x. No repeating x's. It's a function if it has no repeating x's. So practice A. Is this a function or not? All right, so all we care about is our x values to find out if it's a function. Do any of my x values repeat? No, they do not. No repeating x values. So is this a function? This is a function. Yes, this is a function because, again, there are no repeating x's. So B, is this a function? 1, -4, 0, and 1. Uh-oh, what happened here? We had repeating x values. These x's are the same. Do they have the same y's? No. Therefore, they have a repeating x value, so no, this is not a function.
Okay.